Hello. You're welcome once again to today's activity. This mathematics. And what are we doing? We're going to measure and record volume. We're going to measure and record volume. What are we learning under volume? We are learning to calculate the amount, the volume, by counting the number of cubes. Let me take it again. We are learning to calculate the volume by counting the number of cubes. Good. What is volume at all? You see that volume of an object is the amount of cubes occupied by the object. Volume of an object is the amount of cubes occupied by the object. When I say cubes, you all know Maggie cube. So Maggie cube is having 3 dimensions. I have some cube here. Do also my cube. And it's what? My cube is 3 dimensions. What is 3 dimensions? You see, it's having the length, the width, and then the height. It's having the what? The length, the width, and then the height. So you see 3 dimensions. 3 dimensions. Meaning it's having what? Width, length, and then the height. When we say height of an object is, since here is the base and this is the top, we will say this is what? From the base to the top is the what? The height. From the base to the top is the what? Height. So we are going to count the number of cubes that will cover a surface. Previously, we learned that area is what? Squares. The number of squares that covers a surface. But this one, we are finding the number of cubes that will be inside this what? This box. The box can be anything at all, any container at all. And then this one too, we can find the volume. This one too, we can find the volume. Your fridge at home, you can find the volume of it. Your box or let's say your cupboard, you can find the volume by counting the number of cubes that will occupy the space. Good. We can also find the volume by measuring the number of the length, the height, and then the what? The width. We can also find the volume by what? By measuring the height, the width, and then the length. Good. So I'm having the same cube on the board here. And this cube here is 1 meter, another 1 meter, and another 1 meter. So how many meters? How many? It's 1 each, 1 each, 1 each. So this is what? 1 cube. 1 what? Cube. 1 meter. Since it's meter, it's measured in meter. We say meter what? Cube. And this is the unit for measuring what? Volume. The unit for measuring volume is what? Cube. It can be in meter cube or centimeter cube. So this is 1 cube. So 1 cube each. We have what? 1 meter cube. What have we done here? You tell me that we have multiplied the length, the long side, by the short side. That's the width, and then the height. So finding the volume, we will say that you multiply the length by the width and then the height. So here is the length L, and then the width W, and then the height, we say is h. Good. Let's go to this side. Another example. This one, how many cubes do we find here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cubes. So, and it's measured in meter. So, 4 meter cubes. And we have here to how many? The width here is only 1. Look at it. Here, from here to here. It's only 1. Good. And from here to here, we have 2 cubes arranged. So this is the height, this is the width, and this is the long side, which is the length. So let's find the volume. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The length is what? 4. So length is equal to 4 meters. And then the width, which is W, is equal to 1 meter. And then the height, which is 2 meters. So now, to find the volume, we said we can also what? Measure the height, the length, the height, and then the width. When we measure it, what do? Area, we just multiply the length by the height, the width. But to find the volume, that we measure all the three dimensions. We multiply all the 3 dimensions. So let's do it here. So we said it's 4 meters, 1 meter, and 2 meters. So let's find the volume. It's equal to length times the width times the what? The height. So let's multiply it now. So for the length is what? 4 meters. The width is 1 meters. 1 meter, sorry. And then the height is also 2 meters. So 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8 meters cube. Because we are counting the number of cubes in the container or in the object. Good. Let's come to the next example, which is example 3. Example 3. I'm cleaning this one because I want to use this side to calculate this. So here we have 4. This time we have 4 cubes arranged. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cubes arranged, and it's also measured in meters. And the width, we have 2 cubes arranged there, which is 2 meters. So 1 meter, making 2 meters. And this side too, that's the height. This is the base, this is the top. So the space between the base and then the top is what? The height. So the volume for it now is what? 4 meters times 2 meters, which is the width, times the height, which is 3 meters. Good. Let's find the volume. 4 meters times 2 meters. So 4 times 2, 8. 8 times 3, which is 24 meters cube. 24 meters cube. So, in our next lesson, we continue this by finding the number of cubes in a container. So until we meet again, I will say goodbye.